Hello, this is the new and improved G-Man of EAP because my opinion is just that interesting. I had originally intended to do a different video as my sort of return to YouTube because it appears that I'm actually still getting followers and I'm still getting people commenting on videos, so I figured why not return, because I really enjoy doing this and I enjoy having people, you know, bash me over the head for videos I did 5 years ago. Anyway, not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the Man of Steel. I'm not going to go into a lot of talking about the movie itself. I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. I thought Henry Cavill was a fantastic Superman. I thought Amy Adams was incredible as Lois Lane. I didn't think they had a whole lot of chemistry, but there's a lot of great stuff in it, a lot of great ideas. There's stuff in this movie I think that is going to get people talking the same way The Dark Knight got people talking about things. And whether it be good or bad, whether or not they even like it, people are still going to talk about this movie a lot. And people have been talking about it a lot. Specifically, and let me disclaimer this right off the bat, this is going to have huge spoilers about the ending. That's primarily what I want to talk about today, is about the ending. So if you haven't seen it, turn it off, or if you don't care, keep watching. I appreciate it. But what I want to talk about is Superman killing Zod at the end. I have no problem with it. I think it's a great, bold move, very much in the same style of the ending of The Dark Knight, where Batman kills Harvey Dent. In the movie, Superman is placed into a no-win situation where either he kills off Zod, or a group of people are going to die. Now, I've heard it argued, and it's a legitimate argument, that there's a lot of things Superman could have done to avoid having to kill Zod in that situation, and the people that he was protecting in that instance were, granted, very stupid. But you gotta consider something. He had to do it. Zod was going to kill these people and countless others if Superman did not end this battle here and now. How else was it gonna end? If he wouldn't have finished them off then and now, they would have continued to fight and caused, you know, massive amounts of collateral damage. Who knows? Who knows who else has been killed in this fight, you know, over the course of this 45-minute climax. And Superman had already used up his, you know, non-lethal playing card of sucking the other Kryptonian criminals into the Phantom Zone, so he really had no choice in this situation. This is Superman in his infancy, and he doesn't have the resources nor the time to formulate a way to deal with threats like this non-lethally. You know, if he were to have the Fortress of Solitude with gadgets and whatnot, he probably could have dealt with it a different way, but as it stands, there was no other way. But more importantly, I've heard people argue that this is Superman, it's against his morals to kill, of course, and that even in a comic once, he mentioned that every time he throws a punch, he feels like he's failed. I don't like that at all. That makes Superman sound like a pacifist, and it makes Superman sound weak. And Superman is not weak. If that's the case, then in these fictional stories, he must never face a deadly threat, or at least a threat that is going to cause harm to others. Even in Superman 2, he technically kills Zod. They don't say what happens to him, but I'm pretty damn sure he's dead. And more importantly than that, if it's Superman's prerogative to never take a life, and yet people are put in a situation where the only way he can save them is to end the life of an evil person, if Superman puts his own comfort, and his comfort being, I'm not going to take a life, if he puts that above the lives of countless innocents, he is not a hero. Compound all of that with the fact that after Superman killed Zod, he shows incredible remorse, incredible regret about taking a life, but in that instance he knew subconsciously that's what he had to do. So they really nailed that idea of Superman taking a life. If he had to do it, this is how he would respond. People can have a you know, conglomerate of other issues with this movie, but Superman taking a life is not as big of a deal and as negative an aspect against the movie as people are making it. Best of all, I think it's really going to get people talking about the movie. I realize now this was probably would have been a good opportunity to actually wear a Superman shirt, but this video is kind of off the cuff and you know, a spur of the moment kind of thing. But yeah, I really want to know what you people think. Write in the comments, leave a video response. What do you think about, not necessarily the movie, but the idea of Superman taking a life to save the people of Metropolis and essentially the world? That's all I got. This is the new and improved G-Man of VAP signing out. I will see you next time.